most interesting thing. Whoa! And Jefe Wack100 saying a real crip working with police. Oh.
Hey man, you already know. Tapping on the who's we going crazy.
Yo, so Wack100 has been hinting that he has paperwork on Young and Jefe. And I remember this Wack100 hinting at this like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And for some reason, like Young and Jefe, he seems to like just ignore it. He never really says anything public about like the shots that Wack100 takes. I mean, I don't know. Y'all think Young and Jefe scared of this nigga? Like,
Damn, look. But I don't no problems. I ain't starting nothing, man. It be so much going on. Man, look. On Wells now, I wake up. JM. Bros and them getting up on me. I'm like, I'm getting straight to it. I know, but as long as I know Wack ain't on the thing, again, talking about he got paperwork on another nigga.
yeah, it's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I know this nigga Wack on lanes ain't threatening another member saying he got paperwork on him. I'm glad y'all be believing all type of shit. Damn. Y'all believe the sky is red, nigga. If that cat ass, if he tell you, oh hell. But nah, man, on the hood. And I've been seeing a gang of stuff in the world. Another thing, man, look, dead homies. I've been knowing this one thing on blood. I've been knowing Ant for a minute. On blood, I've been knowing Ant Jefe for a minute on the set. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never heard no little weird, little funny stuff. I know he went fed. I know he went to jail. You know about on bloods. So I know, I don't know what really goes on behind closed doors, but I know a little something about him, and I know on the hood. I ain't never heard that. For sure. I ain't never heard nothing with Wack talking about on bloods, and it's interesting
crazy
to me though, because on DLB, the internet used to have him just go crazy. Whatever he's saying, go, man, he false. He'll say anything, dead homies, and he chasing. GM. It's another thing though. Something about chasing. It's another thing I gotta speak on it on lanes, because I'm a blood, dead homies, 109th Street, and this is Figaro facts. We don't do no capping. We shutting down LA with cappers. On L's. And GM, I'm scrolling on the gram. I ain't even gonna lie on Bloods. I just tell you all the stories that really happened. I'm scrolling on Instagram, and I just seen, Blueface got released. I respect it. GM, all blacks need to be home. All people need to be home with their family regardless. Dead homies. Especially if you ain't no snitch or you ain't getting nothing wrong or nothing like that. You need to be home with your people. So I respect that. We ain't got no problems on Bloods. I just say the Figaro facts and what's going on. I'm
7 Hail Mary. And ride that surfboard that is called PSI. It's power out here, man.
Young Jefe, what you gotta say about these allegations, my boy?
Man, what's the good old deal, man?
I'm trying to put some
What's
dirt
the
on my
good
boy
old
name.
deal, man, with my good old people, man? Y'all know the deal, man. A lot of these internet games being played around here, man. A lot of clowning going on around here, man. A lot of clout moves, you know what I'm saying? They doing it for the clout out here, man. People out here get knocked out. All type of stuff going on, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Hey, that's why I be telling my good people, man. Best thing you can do is get your dollar and get on, man, because these dudes is faking out here, man. Everything is for clout. Everything is for clout. Everything is for clout. People want to be very controversial. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. What's the big old deal, man? You already know, man. Keeping the trail in the field, man. On everything. Get them likes up, man. My good old people, man. Y'all know we up, man. Late night. You know what I'm saying? I got to get one in with y'all before I lay it down, man. You know what I'm saying? We just, addressing, you know what I'm saying? The elephants in the room, man, A lot of games being played, but, when it comes to me, hey, you can check my resume.
Young
Nothing to
Jefe.
hide. They got things that is called PSIs,
Don't give a fuck about
pre-sentencing
nothing but what the
reports.
check say.
You can pull them up and check everything a person ever been in jail for. That's one thing about the feds. That's one good thing about the feds, right? They gonna provide everything you ever been arrested for on one sheet. You know what I'm saying? From your state cases, juvenile hall cases, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is presented right there before you. You know what I'm saying? Don't care about number what the check say, man. In the right way, though, but in the real way, man. For real, man. Hey, I ain't looking for no friends. Ain't looking for no clan. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get some bands. That's it, man. What's good with my people, though, man? Checking ain't cheating. Definitely ain't. Checking definitely ain't cheating. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely all good, man. It's all good this way, man. I ain't got no complaints, man. Like everything. Ain't really too much to complain about, man, but just to suck a duck, man. That's all we doing, man. We trying to suck a duck and ride that surfboard, you know what I'm saying? Trying to swag surf on any sucker, hater, you know what I'm saying, liar, whoever, clown, whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Man, dress Wack100, dog. I feel you ain't gotta get
That's
on the
what I'm saying.
internet about it.
What up? Shout out.
Like, you ain't gotta get on the internet about it, but like, shit, you already on the internet about it, so you might as well just address the nigga. I don't understand that shit. I mean, it might be a reason behind that, but shit. So what up, boy? What happened? Where's the clip? Here's the here we go.
Like a swine. It wasn't that long. You gonna stay free from that shit? Cause it don't work in this era, bro. Everybody entourage.
About no.
I've been looking out for the shrimp. Yes, and butt naked on Inglewood on Crenshaw Metros before.
Definitely. He said, and all I know is that he messaged me in Lush, and I said, you got caught pushing fake paperwork. We need a statement, Unc.
That's
and then
crazy.
he sent like a picture of his view, and he said, "Show Munchie my view."
Now, bro, got
Yeah, he went from Steak 48 to eating on in the hood on Market Street, nigga. Kim whooping your ass.
Damn, he's like hinting that he got information. He said, "I have paperwork on one of the guys on your panel right now, but he's all right with me, so I'll keep that quiet until need be."
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. I ain't cool with him. Who let's tell him?
Shit.
Hey, why Jefe look at Adam like that when he said that shit? Yo, look at Jefe's face.
Oh, shit. I ain't cool with him.
He definitely got
Who let's
Hold on.
Paperwork on one of the guys on your panel right now, but he's all right with me, so I'll
Look
keep
at
that quiet
Jefe's
until
face.
need be.
Oh, shit. I ain't cool with him.
He definitely got
Who let's tell him?
Shit.
Hold on. You said talk about shit about Les while you go.
Why is he floating that? He's so mad at you that he's going to throw somebody else. Maybe he got paperwork on me. We don't know.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. That nigga be breakdancing butt naked on Inglewood on Crenshaw Metros before he finds paperwork on me. I ain't worried about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
B-team.
No,
I'm about to eat some everything 420 edible gummies I just found.
Tell that nigga this ain't the place for the drama. Why me and him can't meet up and talk like gentlemen?
I wonder what's going through young and Jefe's head, bro. Cause like he always act like he cool with Wack100, bro. Like Wack100 stay saying little slick shit, and it's always the same thing. He's hinting at paperwork on young and Jefe, but I mean, y'all just seen Be Brazy, the who's. He say young and Jefe is good people, so I don't know, man. What y'all think?
other places outside of No Jumper. You know what I'm saying?
You could meet at the Wood Urban Kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't care where it's at. It could be in Pacoima, Inglewood, Carson, Compton,
Market
Long
Street.
Beach.
Yeah. I agree. I think you guys should be friends.
Outside of No Jumper.
You guys need to be friends. Because
we don't need to be friends.
why did him and Brick have this thing for so long? For no reason. Like, who cares?
Because some people don't know when to cut it out. Everything is content to them.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? People don't know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
Everything ain't a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he think life was a joke. Music started failing him, and he chasing a YouTube check just like me.
When was the last time that you and Wack were on cool terms?
I was never on cool terms with him, but he didn't call and had a cordial conversation.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have a cordial conversation, but I don't like the idea of the nigga. He weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who wake up and think about drama every day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Every day?
Yeah.
Like, damn, nigga, do you have a happy day? One of these days, I thought your bitch had good pussy and make you happy. Do you have a happy day?
But you got to admit, he's back now that Blueface is out.
See, and your shit depend on the nigga when he get out of jail.
Well, I'm managing an artist.
What happened to this True Card nigga?
He's still around.
Still around. He's around. That's it.
Around.
What happened with the game?
When you sign an artist,
Because the game told the homie, fuck that nigga. He ain't my manager. On IFG, he told him that. So what happened with the? Well, I want to hear him say what happened with the game. It's a telltale if you get socked by the 60s at a show.
Wack, drop the work, man. Who you got to work on?
Performing at game show and game go party with the 60s right after.
I do remember that.
Or when game on stage at the once upon a time in LA thing, and you get whooped out while he on stage by his homies. It's like it's just certain shit. Game don't give a fuck about your ass. You
That boy going off. Hold up. Where is this? This is something I've seen about the younger Jefe shit. Where we go? Okay.
All you got to do is
Wack100 claims to have paperwork on young Jefe.
And it actually came up during the topic on the No Jumper show tonight. Now, Adam would quickly beeline to the T Grizzly paperwork situation, stating that Wack100 had fake paperwork.
This the reaction?
He actually believed T Grizzly because
This is the reaction to the reaction of the reaction.
T Grizzly said that he would put up $250K to Wack's $10K.
Wack brought the T Grizzly paperwork to the table. And I guess he got that from Shooter. And basically, like,
so it's been a thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So the people be on Jefe, they feel like he covering for Wack or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm talking about? They be on a lot of people, bro, about that.
It be seeming like it all.
It is what it is. We're gonna keep it lit, bro. We're gonna get into it.
T Grizzly talked to academics on the phone, and he said, I want to bet Wack that paperwork is real. And T Grizzly also said, and this
not
is
real, you mean?
That's not real. So this is basically how you know that T Grizzly's telling the truth, because T Grizzly said, Wack can put up $10K, I'll put up $250K,
Damn.
and if the paperwork is fake, you got to give me $10K, but if the paperwork is real, I'll give you $250,000.
Damn.
I heard something about that back when it was fresh.
So right there is like, he basically can't be lying, right? If he's a man of his word. If he plans on dipping off on not paying the debt, then he could be lying. But basically that means that T Grizzly's like 100% confident that the paperwork is fake. So Wack starts getting in. There's a guy named Dogface. I don't know where Dogface came from. Not Dogface, the guy who was drinking the cranberry juice. No.
Not that guy.
Not him.
What the social media do? I do content.
I don't know anything about him. I just know Ag was on the call with him, and Dogface was basically like barking.
Yeah, Dogface was on one. I don't know if y'all caught that live, bro, but Dogface, he wasn't letting up on Wack about that paperwork.
Yeah, he
bro.
was on his top.
You know what I'm saying? Then Wack, he throw it off on Shooter. You feel me? But
on Wack all crazy, and Wack ended up hanging up, and then
Why he hung up?
he hung up like for the first time ever, right?
Woo!
But the guy started dissing his girl and shit, so I think that was his reason for why he got off the call.
Like, he should let people know that get to him so easily, you know.
Now, Ant would actually chime in on the situation. He would say some of the same things that we've all been saying about Baby Shooter, wondering why Baby Shooter even involved himself in this situation where it would go public, where it would go viral. and he gave his hard opinion about this.
Baby shooter, like, as you know what I'm saying, being a member, he shouldn't even be getting involved in them games. Definitely being behind bars and jail. And that's what I didn't understand about the content coming out and it getting put out there, because only way you put that out there, like the statutes of limitations had to run out. But it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. It was just too much that was said.
Yeah, it's a little strange. It was a little strange that Shooter seemingly come out the blue with this work or whatever have you, right? But that's why they be on Int though, cause they like, hold on, you can highlight what Shooter did wrong, but you can't highlight nothing that Wack do wrong type shit. I don't know what they feel me. They be on him in the comments, bro.
I don't know if people was just placing what they knew out there on that piece of paper. But it was just too much, like, that was said that was just, like, crazy and bizarre, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, the people putting their money up, I would have put my 10 up quick.
Wack got the paperwork from
you would have put that 10 up quick, huh?
Side.
So who he said, and Wack specifically said.
So, bro said he would have put that 10 up quick. All right. So then shortly after that, that's when Wack100 text Adam and say he's got paperwork on Younger Jefe. So maybe Wack got mad that Ant wasn't really, hyping up the paperwork and making it sound believable. Young Ant sounds like he doesn't believe the paperwork and makes it seem like he doesn't believe Wack100. So y'all know how Wack100 be taking shit.
On the pod, Shooter's a bullshitter. You feel me? Shooter be bullshitting, but I believe him for various I believe this is true. I know this is true for other reasons. Part?
You saying this?
I'm quoting Wack.
The little situation was true because because the uploads, like I remember when the first uploads was going around when he was talking to the dude and it was getting blamed on other people and he was like, look, man, it ain't me. Look, it was wooty woo and wooty woo. Don't say you heard it from me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just like, we remember way from back then, you know what I'm saying, before this paperwork issue. And that was like 2 years ago. But
if Wack is getting the paperwork and bringing it to the table, and you're the biggest name.
So you caught that right? And like, I would have put my 10 up immediately. Like, like what's the high type shit. And, is... I don't know if Wack could have took offense to that exactly, but I caught that. You know what I'm saying?
In this whole thing, let's be real. At the end of the day, who the Shooter? Like he's not like a famous social media person. You know,
you remember that's when I came up here with the Armenian dude,
internet
right?
personality.
You had him on here.
You got him over here with the Armenian dude.
I did. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying to the world as a whole. Yeah. Wack100 is very famous. Shooter, the world is just finding out about him now. Yeah.
One thing that surprised me about this whole entire conversation is this, though. Adam, of all people, said that Wack needs to come out and correct his statement. Like, Wack needs to come out and say, like, hey, this paperwork was fake. I got duped by Baby Shooter or whatever. You know what I mean? Let me correct this. I can't necessarily say that T Grizzly is a rat or T Grizzly is a snitch based off of that paperwork because it was fake. And a lot of people have been calling him out about that. But listen to what Adam said.
Wack needs to put out a statement acknowledging that he was wrong. And
I think he said that wasn't the only. He said there's way more information, and we got that.
That's why we did the video we did yesterday. I'm like, hold on, bro. Try to throw T under the bus. Just you feel me? Shit ain't official. It ain't even confirmed. It ain't. It's merely speculation and a rumor, bro. Unless Shooter show that work.
Actual work coming. That wasn't the work, but we got the work coming. This is right before he did the show with you. I think y'all filmed on Friday.
I didn't see him talking about it on there.
Wack has yet to produce any paperwork. He said that last week, and I think it's like Tuesday today. So we still haven't seen any paperwork. Now we still got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday where he possibly could meet with this dude, Baby Shooter's lawyer, and come up with this paperwork that he said that he was going to come up with. He actually said that he may have the actual lawyer even talk or speak on this entire situation as well, but we'll see what happens. But at this particular point, Wack is looking crazy because he brought the paperwork to the internet by way of Baby Shooter. He was the actual conductor. He was the actual person that was introducing or putting Baby Shooter with people like Flacco. And at this point, it's looking like the paperwork was made up and
Flacco, you might be in trouble too, bro, about this shit. You understand me? It's crazy. I don't think the lawyer, because you know what they gonna say, bro. That wasn't the real lawyer. It's a fake lawyer. It's been a lot of fakery. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. So it ain't gonna suffice, bro. They need the real work or whatever. And then they might even say this new work fake. You know what I'm talking about, spelling, or this gonna have to be gone over thoroughly.
There was a whole bunch of talk about T Grizzly for nothing. Now, with that being said, Wack would eventually text Adam and tell Adam that he actually has paperwork on somebody that's at No Jumper right now.
Damn, he's like hinting that he got information. He said, I have paperwork on one of the guys on your panel right now, but he's all right with me, so I'll keep that quiet until need be.
Oh, shit. I ain't cool with him.
He definitely got no
Who let's tell him?
Shit.
Hold on. You said talk about shit about Les. Why you go?
Why is he floating that? He's so mad at you that he's going to throw somebody else. Maybe he got paperwork on me. We don't know.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. That nigga be breakdancing butt naked on Inglewood on Crenshaw Metros before he finds paperwork on me. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wack is insinuating that somebody he's cool with, he has paperwork on him. Now, we know that he ain't cool with
Not
Munchie
cool with Munchie B.
Lush doesn't have any cases, and we know that
Adam and Lush ain't got no cases.
doesn't have.
He said that nigga be butt naked, break this shit up. Hey, that's crazy
funny.
show. But yeah, bro, and it's crazy because look at Adam, bro. He like, nigga, he say he got paperwork on somebody right here, knowing fucking well that he wasn't talking about him or Munchie type shit, right? Because they didn't clear that up a couple of days ago. He already said he didn't have no paperwork on Munchie when they was having a little argument, whatever have you. So context clues will lead you to believe, bro. He talking about Jefe, bro. This shit is not good. And Jefe, he took hell. He wasn't feeling that shit, bro. Federales, he had people calling, well, not calling in, but they was tapping in with him from the Federales. Like, bro, tell that nigga miss you with that shit, bro.
Oh, this is wild, man.
Going silent, arm glazing or doing something. I don't glaze. So obsessed with Wack, and y'all always.
G said Wack never admitted it was fake, and he never took the bet. He said he want to speak to the lawyer before he take the bet. Lush still glazing, and Ant played dumb when it come to Wack.
I don't know what the fuck your ass is talking about.
Look, I don't know why y'all glazers look. I don't understand why all y'all men are so obsessed with Wack, and y'all always trying to attach me to Wack, talking about I'm going silent or I'm glazing or doing something. I don't glaze, no, man. You got me twisted. I'm a gangster, like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all glazing Wack and watch.
But then check Adam out, bro.
That's the thing, Ant. You be letting Wack say crazy shit about you, gang, and it's like you never give him the same energy back. So that's why people are like, bro, like, what the fuck you doing? You kind of out here looking bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like when it comes to like the Wack situation, it's like for some reason you always come out looking bad.
That shit, he love a little controversy or whatever. Hey, you is stirring up. Feel me? It seemed like, you know, it's crazy, right? I don't know why the people be doing that too, though. I'm gonna keep it lit.
It's Wack, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can continue doing that. I don't care about what no other man doing.
No, just
Wack said. Wack already said last week that he ain't got no paperwork on Munchie B, so it's Aunt Jefe don't know. Got no paperwork on me. Y'all better understand. Like what's that's what the chat said. Because you last week you asked him if he had some paperwork on you. So and he was like, it ain't no paperwork on you. So I guess he just text Adam saying he got some paperwork on somebody on set, but that's he crazy. Cool with him. And so the chat is saying, oh, it's Aunt Jefe. Aunt Jefe went silent. He got no work on me.
It does feel like that's what he's suggesting, though, because I mean, who the fuck cares if there's work on me or Lush, and then Munchie's like the person.
Hold on, Ant. So you try to say that Lush is the one with the paperwork on him, my boy? Stop the fucking cap, bro. You know he ain't talking about no goddamn Lush.
We're already talking about, so I don't know. That's
got some work on me. Drop the paperwork. I dropped my own PSI. Look. All the nigga got to do, look. All you got to do is look my name up if you know my name. Get my federal PSI. Is gonna tell you everything I ever been in jail for. Like, ain't my shit public knowledge, man. Like, let's stop playing. Like,
it's a trip, right? Because we have seen the Ant situation been on public display, bro. So I don't know.
Rap Street News already did my shit, man. My PSI is public knowledge. So if you want to go dig and go down the rabbit hole. Like
they so invested in shit like that. They want to know what
Now listen, I'm willing to bet money that Wack is talking about Young and Jefe. Whatever paperwork he's saying that he have Young and Jefe is like, listen, go ahead, release it. My PSI is out there. People done seen it, but he's willing to even provide his own paperwork. And I'm pretty sure Young and Jefe is going to beeline straight to the house, or C-line, because he is a Crip, and make his own video about this situation. Now, a lot of people have called Young and Jefe out for a long time about Wack100. I've even seen people call out Compton Rick Rock and other people. I mentioned Compton Rick Rock and Young and Jefe's names in a video last week, and they were saying like they were compromised. These are people who people feel like.
And I ain't gonna see initially they ain't been on my ass about it too. Like, bro, you don't never. And initially, I'm like, because before Wack got super controversial, he was new to this space. He was helpful. You know what I'm saying? He was providing an ecosystem for niggas and this, that, whether you like him or didn't like him. And also, I'm like, he from the West, he mashing, hella shit. It was a lot that played into the equation before shit spiraled out of control, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, nigga could be cool with a nigga, but it gets far out when you think it's like, oh, I'm coming to a defense or this, that, and the third, and bruh, come on, nigga. And so I guess they like nigga, they be on niggas who want to keep shit cordial or whatever have you, who want to do a deep dive into certain things, and you know, it's like this shit is crazy, bruh. But I will say it's like a friendship under duress. Like, man, you get out of pocket, I'm gonna drop this work type shit. This like that's foul, bruh.
Wack has put in a position of where they won't talk about him, right? And to a certain extent, I understand what people are saying, but at the same time, I don't think they're not talking about Wack because they are. Well, I'm just saying Ant. I don't think that Ant is not talking about Wack because of his relationship with Wack. Maybe possibly Ant just don't want to get involved with Wack in the type of content that comes with talking about Wack. Now, some people don't care. Some people go at Wack real hard. Shout out to ODM Slim, you know, for what he does. I watch him as well. I even get some of that. You know, you don't go hard enough on Wack, or you didn't hold him on this, or you didn't talk about this, or you didn't talk about that. When if you go back through my catalog, I didn't name and talk about everything.
Calling you a fucking snitch, what do you do?
Everybody talks about Wack, but it is what it is. You're going to have that. But as far as Wack allegedly having paperwork on Young and Jefe, he's going to have to produce that. Now, Wack may come out and say he wasn't talking about Young and Jefe, but right now, we're just going to assume that Wack was talking about Young and no different than Wack assumes that Brick Baby is telling. No different than Wack assuming that Zay told. No different from Wack assuming all the stuff that he assumed, even though a lot of times his assumptions are wrong. The paperwork for T Grizzly was talked about, and I believe that's what triggered Wack to kind of text and Adam and respond. Now I do believe that Adam probably did text him first, because I think Adam likes to try to stir the pot up with Wack while they're on live to get more views, to get reactions, and have more conversation and things to pod about. But ultimately, though, I'm pretty sure Wack was tapped in or tuned in, or somebody maybe notified him about what the conversation was about. I could be wrong, but nevertheless, though, the statement was made. Now, let's see. Prove it. Pull the paperwork out on whoever it is that you're talking about, and let's see if this individual is a rat or a snitch, because at the end of the day,
that's crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think, bruh. Do y'all think this boy Young and Jefe is caring about what the cheese say? Y'all think he keeping it real, man? Let me know what y'all think.